is Stand Up Man. Welcome, my friends. This is Stand Up Man. Today, we're going to talk about the professional victim. And the more you suppress masculinity, the more you're going to get depressed. Been thinking about these topics lately. I'd like to share with you and delve into the mind of Stand Up Man and tell you what I'm thinking about. I promise you, you'll benefit and I'll make you think in this video. But before we start, if you want any topic covered on this channel, please email us on yourlifetoday1@gmail.com. Our ebook on female psychology and behavior that no one wants you to know. Also now for $9. Also now in audio version for $17. In conjunction with my great uncle, he created a whole series for 6 hours. How to be a man, what your father never taught you. He talks about manhood. What is a man? Goal, purposes, women, relationships, sex, media, manipulation, and indoctrination via the movies. Health, food, exercise, money, wealth, how to save money and rules to become rich. Value, what it is value and why it's so important. And how to overcome depression and fear. And happiness and fulfillment. So today, we're going to talk about the professional victim. And then we're going to talk about how the more you suppress masculinity, the more you're going to get depressed. For starters, the professional victim. I don't have to tell you how many times you've seen on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or whatever, how people complain all the time. Now, if it's a male colleague and he's to become the professional victim, he is what we call one of the 5 people that your friends have become. You become part of them. You are one of them. You have to cut these people off. If you are still dating and you're not feel meeked out, that's your problem. I'm not telling people what to do. But if you meet a woman that's always a victim, run for the hills. And the reason is because when a person, a woman or a male is a professional victim, they will blame everything on everybody. They will never take responsibility, and their life is circumstantial. They never take accountability and responsibility for their actions. And I will tell you one thing, if it's a male colleague, he will drain you and ring you and do your fucking head in. He'll make you tired. If you follow us on this channel, you know I have blocked many people in the last year. I don't fucking care. I don't want to hear. I don't want to know. I'm going my own way. I'm going places. And I want you, my dear friend, to join us here at Stand Up Man in our journey, making you a better man. A man with power, a man with enthusiasm, with drive, that doesn't give a fuck, lives his own reality, doesn't cater for what society says, doesn't watch mainstream media, and does what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. And he's a wealthy man. And he travels the world like I do. We will be in Singapore in February. We will be in the Philippines later on in that month. And we will be in Japan in late February, maybe early March. If you are, or you want to meet face-to-face Stand Up Man, email us. Singapore, I'll be there from the 5th of February to the 12th of February. From the 12th of February till around the 22nd of February 2018 in the Philippines, and from the 22nd or the 23rd, I'm not sure yet, I will be in Japan. If you're there, or if you like to meet Stand Up Man, email us and I'll meet you and I'll show you the world, my dear friends. Give us a hand here at Stand Up Man, and I promise you'll never regret it. So if you are with a professional victim, a friend, cut them off. It's better to be a dead man standing. Dead, but you're standing, than be alive a beggar. Get rid of these people. Read books. I am reading now a book. I just got it. The Rational Male. And like I said to you many times, you have to read and enhance your brains with knowledge, because if not, you're going to put into it mainstream media and all the fucking bullshit that you fed 24/7 by the lies of mainstream media. I don't have to tell you my opinion about mainstream media, but you already know that. It's clear indoctrination camps. So the professional victim, get rid of these people. I'm not saying badly, make a scene, just block them on the phone, especially if it's a woman. Now, next, the more you suppress masculinity, the more you're going to get depressed. A man has got a penis, he has to give to the world. A woman has got a vagina, she receives. If a man is not acting, not doing, not expressing himself to the world, he's going to get depressed. Because by our biology, our nature is to do things. Our nature is to build. Our nature is to do, to take action. If you become submissive and not active, you're becoming and acting like a female. The male job is to give to the world, to extend himself with the penis. And if you're not extending into yourself, you're becoming passive. The female is passive. Therefore, the more you suppress your own masculinity, the more you're going to get depressed. Look at all the people that were depressed, including me, because I was taking more and more and more female qualities. One day I snapped out of it. Thank you, God, for all the books that I read and for all the people that helped me, that I cannot name their names, but I want to thank every one of them. David Angelo and a few mentors that I had at the time that made me understand that you have to take action. And one of the first actions I took is got out of my fucking dumb bed and take action and start exercising and doing things regardless what people say, regardless what society says. Because once you do things regardless what people say, I promise you, you'll love that person inside of yourself. You'll love the person that you live in his skin. Because no matter what you're going to do, it's going to be wrong anyway. You might as well do what you want. So the more you suppress your own masculinity, the more you're going to get depressed. Look at all the people that commit suicide because of a woman, because they're taken on female qualities. But if they were masculine, they had male attributes, and they were living in their own reality, they know they can get another fucking pussy. But because you live in scarcity instead of abundance, that's why she dumped you. And a woman will always dump a man when he becomes needy or has female qualities. So that's what I wanted to tell you and share with you, my dear friends. The more you suppress your own masculinity, the more you're going to get depressed. Look at your own depression, my own depression, all of us. It's because you didn't align yourself. What your biology gave you is aligning yourself with the penis, extending yourself, doing things, building, etc., etc. I really, really hope you enjoyed what I just spoke about, the professional victim. And the more you suppress masculinity, the more you're going to get depressed. And the reason I know this, because I used to be like that. So I want to share this with you, my dear friends. Thank you very much for listening. To all our new subscribers, thank you very much for joining us. Every one of you, no matter who you write to us, we will answer. It may take a bit of a while, but we will answer. Before we go, my dear friends, please remember, if you want any topic covered on this channel, email us on yourlifetoday1@gmail.com. Our ebook on female psychology and behavior that no one wants you to know, now for $9, also in the audio version for $17. In conjunction, Mongoli created a whole series of 6 hours, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. 8 modules, 30 days, money back guarantee, $99, links below. Try it for 30 days. You got nothing to lose. And if you think you don't need it, I've got news for you. You'll need it. For those that would like to meet Stand Up Man, and I'd love to meet any one of you. Again, I'll be in Singapore on the 5th of February 2018. I'll be there for a week. And then from the 11th or the 12th of February, I'll be in the Philippines. And more than likely the 18th to the 22nd, not sure yet, I'll be in Japan. Anybody that's in the area or would like to meet me personally, shoot me an email on yourlifetoday1@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Before we go, my dear friends, please remember, like I always do, and I always will, remember, it's better to go your own way or one day all you'll do is pay. Signing off, Stand Up Man.